And now the moment we've all been waiting for, drum roll, please. Let's get raw with the Brown Leaves. Hey, y'all.
Hey, and we're back for episode 2. I'm Yolanda.
And I'm Kimberly.
And we're the Brown Leaves.
Let's get raw. Real and worthy, baby. Come on, let's go.
All right, well, where we going tonight, honey?
I think tonight, since we talked about courting and dating and marriage,
okay,
let's talk about deal breakers and red flags. I think it goes hand in hand.
Deal breakers and red flags. That's a good one. Okay.
I think so too. So the first question I'm going to ask you, did you or do you currently have any deal breakers?
Of course I don't have any deal breakers now. We're married. We sealed the deal.
Indeed.
However, prior to when I was dating and in other relationships, I think a deal breaker is someone being too controlling.
Okay. What did that look like? Like when you say too controlling?
I know. When we're adults, everybody's an adult. Mm-hmm. When someone has to know your every move.
Right.
Who you're on the phone with. Mm-hmm. You hang up the phone. Who was that? Mm-hmm. You pick up your phone and text and smile. What you smiling at?
All the things.
Yeah, just like hovering. Like you're trying to control your every move. I can't be in a situation like that. And it just messes with my nervous system.
I was just about to ask you, how did it make you feel? Like
stressed out.
Did you feel like you want pins or something? Not
all the times, but you can tell when it's coming on because the questions, and I could just feel my body tense up because I just felt like I'm being interrogated. And it was a form of control, just knowing my every step and my every move.
Who you talking to, what you doing, who you with, yeah. I can understand.
My job was, before COVID, I moved around a lot. So I had to be in different places at different times throughout the day. So I could be from one end of the city to the next, just depending on the day. So I moved around, interacted with a lot of people.
Okay.
So I don't know if that kind of contributed to it.
Yeah.
But still, I don't think I gave any indication that was necessary.
Right.
In my opinion.
In your opinion.
In my opinion. I could be wrong. Of course, there's 3 sides to every story. Mine's, the other person's, and the truth in the middle, right?
That's true.
So, but yeah, that's mine. How about you? Did you have any? Or do you have any now?
I don't have any now, but one of my biggest deal breakers was inconsistency. I can't stand it. I don't like the hot and coldness of it. I don't like, today we cool, tomorrow you're not talking to me, the next day I'm wondering what happened. I couldn't deal with that, and that's not for me, and that mean that person wasn't for me. So yeah, inconsistency is one of my.
So how did it make you feel? Someone being inconsistent, how's that? How did it make you feel at the time?
You feel unsure. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You're unsure. You don't know if what you're thinking you guys are in is what you're actually into the other person. It just feels like a lot of games, and I don't like that. Yeah. No.
Yeah. Okay.
I stopped playing games with Nintendo. Couldn't get into PlayStation and all that. So yeah, no. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So those are our deal breakers. I'm sure if we sat here and thought, we could think about some more common ones that people probably have.
Yeah.
The first thing that comes to mind is like folks being dishonest.
Oh yeah. Not only is that a deal breaker, but it's also a red flag. Because when you think about it, okay, I don't want you to give me a half truth. I don't want you to give me a truth where you omit things. I just want the truth. And if I can handle it, I can handle it. Will I have a reaction to it? Maybe, but it's not going to be anything to where I'm yelling at you or hitting you or whatever. It might bother me, or I may have a question or two, but I feel that as an adult, or as people general, period, you're owed the truth. Like, I don't see why that's so hard for people. What do you think?
Well, I agree with you, but I can see why it's hard for people.
Okay.
Sometimes they have things that they don't want to share immediately, so they might give you part of the story, so they're leaving it out. And you just said something about half-truths. So I think it's not right. However, when you get to know people, you need to give them time to reveal their whole selves.
Right. And they don't have And I agree.
That's
I
why
agree
we
with that.
court, as the old people say, to get to know each other. And over time, it'll show itself. The dishonesty, it'll show itself because just like you said, it'll show up in being inconsistent. Whereas it in their actions or in the story that they told you already. Because the hardest thing to do is remember a lie. I agree. Always remember the truth, but that lie, you're like,
it's gonna get you every time.
Every time.
You gotta tell another lie to cover for that lie, and then you just find yourself in a vicious cycle.
That's why.
And I think that when I said for me, dishonesty, of course, in the beginning it's new, right? So of course you're not just gonna lay it all out on the table. But I'm speaking in terms of, let's just say, a serious relationship of any sort. 6 months to a year going in. Like, I get you may not tell me your full life, you know what I'm saying, or everything that you've been through, but it shouldn't be shocking revelation lies. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I shouldn't be dating you for 6 months and, all the time.
You got a teenager.
Yeah, you're like, what you mean you got a child? It's 6 months. Even if I haven't met, you ain't talked about the child. You ain't talked about the dog. Like, what, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Now, initially, of course, you dating, you ain't gonna lay it out on the table. You don't know this person from, you know.
Right, and you have to protect yourself. Everybody
do.
Can't know all the ins and outs of who you are. So that comes with time, slowly revealing nuances about yourself. But as you're getting to know people, you should be honest with them.
And that's what I'm talking about. Because here's the thing. When you are getting to know somebody, if you, in my opinion, not a licensed therapist, but if you notice them study lying about small things, why waste your time? That's just like foretelling of what's to come. Like, you don't even know me. You feel the need to lie about the type of car you drive or where you live or whatever, the type of work that you do. Like, why are we lying? Like, if I'm going to like you, when you want me to like you for you and not based on whatever lie or whatever you told.
Right.
But that is a common deal breaker that a lot of people deal with in dating.
One would think
in their relationships.
Yeah. So dishonesty, that's at the top of the list.
I got one.
Okay. I was trying to, you saw me.
I got you. Lack of accountability.
Ooh. You jumped. Hold on. What was...
I listen.
What do you mean? It's absolutely a red flag and it's a deal breaker. For some, it's definitely a red flag.
Right.
I can't say it's a deal breaker because everybody has their own personal deal breakers. But for me, that would definitely be a red flag, especially, at this point in our lives, as mature adults. I don't expect people not to kind of own their own stuff. Right. But yeah, that can cause other larger problems in a relationship too. If you can't take accountability for what you've done, especially if it's upsetting your partner. Exactly. Or it's at the detriment of your family or your friends, that's a big red flag. That's going to be more heartache and grief down the road.
And I agree with you. And the reason why I say it's a deal breaker for me, or a common deal breaker for people, because if we already, let's just say we're dating, and you can't take accountability, how can I see a future with you? Like, why waste time? Because time is so precious, and I know we're seeing that every day, we're realizing that. But if you can't say, I'm sorry, I messed up, I'm sorry, I was wrong, I apologize, that tells a lot about the type of person you're about to deal with. Yeah. And their character.
What if they can't say the words? Do you have to use words to apologize, or
you can use actions? But
and I ask because some people just can't muster up
the words "I'm sorry"
or "I apologize"
Right?
I apologize because with the reason, not just "I'm sorry." What you sorry for?
But okay, so y'all, I want y'all opinion too. How hard is it to say I'm sorry, I messed up, I apologize because of, like, as an adult? And I know there are a lot of people, I have people in my family that will just do nice gestures, but they would never utter the words, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
To an extent, I get it, but you're setting your ways. But at the same time, where's the growth in the individual?
I try not to be too judgy about that because it's a reason why it won't come out of their mouths. I don't know if they have a past trauma. But if you have to hear the words, that's a conversation you have to have with your partner. But like I see these flowers, and I know what they mean.
But I would like to hear the words.
But I'd like to hear the words. Like it's just like what are the things? How do you what's it called? The 5 ways. What's it called?
Oh my God, 5 ways of love.
I can't. It
slipped my mind too. I know what you're talking about.
It's
5 languages of
love language. There you go.
That's
all I needed was a buzzword.
Small brain fog.
Yeah, a little brain fog. So love languages. So it's the same thing. Like the way in which I show love and you receive it might be different. That's the same thing in a true apology. The way I need to hear an apology might be different from the way in which you give apologies. And I just think that's something. It's just like the love languages. You have to figure that out and give your partner what they need.
Okay. I can open my mind up to that.
That's what I think.
I can definitely open my mind up to that.
I think you need to give them what they need. If flowers don't do it and they need to hear those words from you and look into your eyes and know that you mean what you say, you need to give them that. But if flowers work, hey, keep buying the flowers.
But, okay.
Keep buying the flowers.
Well, we'll say that for another topic. Cool. If the flowers work, you heard her. Keep buying the flowers.
Yeah, but I think it's tailor-made.
Okay.
Right? All of this is tailor-made to the relationship that you're in and the people that are in the relationship. It's just going to depend on them. So relationships are tailor-made.
They are tailor-made. And they're tailor-made between the people in it. But what I will say, okay, and this is back on that lack of accountability. What if it's repeated patterns with no apology? And yeah, you keep giving me flowers, but you're doing the same thing over and over again. Like, how am I supposed to know that you're really sorry? Or you just know that these flowers are going to soothe me for a time being, and then you turn around and do it again.
So, for me, apologies without change of action is not a real apology.
I agree.
It's just words.
It's just
for the moment. So, I'm glad you mentioned it. So it's not just the apology, it's the follow-up. It's what you see in the days and weeks and months to come. If there's a change in the behavior that made you upset. If there's no change in the behavior, the apology is wasted.
It's wasted. And the action behind it was wasted as well. Okay, I can rock with you on that.
Okay, so that's 2 good ones.
2 good ones.
2 good ones. What else? I think we're forgetting about what we like to talk about.
Respect. Disrespect is a deal breaker.
For Kimberly?
Period. I hope for a lot of people more than just me. Is it a deal breaker for you?
Yeah.
I
think I've been fortunate. I don't think I had been in a situation where I felt like somebody was being blatantly disrespectful in my face. But I think that's absolutely something.
A deal breaker.
Everybody deserves someone to treat them with kindness.
Absolutely. And that's like, respect is the easiest thing you can give. Yeah. It don't really cost anything.
It don't.
You can give that to face value. Now, once that person shows you something different, then you can act accordingly. But disrespect is definitely a deal breaker. And like, I don't, how can I say this? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave with it's definitely a deal breaker. It's definitely a deal breaker.
Where'd you go?
Well, because I want to say something. I guess for me, if you can't at least respect me, then I don't feel like you can love me. Oh. I don't feel like you can care for me. I don't feel like emotionally you'll be available for me. Like, that ties in so much that I can't understand allowing disrespect and staying in it. Now, people have their own reasons, and this is a no judgment zone.
Absolutely.
We are simply having a conversation.
Yeah.
But, what do you think? Like, can you stay, or is disrespect a deal breaker for you? Can you stay in a relationship with somebody that disrespects you? We want to know your thoughts. Leave us a comment.
Absolutely.
Please.
One way, and we don't have a problem with this, but
what?
I was just thinking about some of the top reasons that relationships and marriages don't work is poor communication.
Oh, we talked about this last week.
Well,
communicating clearly.
Yep.
Do you guys see how this is becoming a repeatable word that you're hearing every time we talk about relationships, be it dating or marriage? Communication.
Yeah.
Poor communication is a deal breaker because one, you and the other person will never be able to get on the same page.
Right.
You'll be reading page 22 and they on 23, last paragraph, last sentence.
Right.
Like, you got to communicate. Hard conversations, what your deal breakers are, what it is you want, and all of those things, because if you don't, poor communication off the rip, y'all ain't going far.
No.
You're not going far at all.
Okay. So we listed a few,
okay,
right?
We did.
And we know that that's not an all-encompassing list.
Just giving y'all a couple.
Yeah, and everybody has their own. And some people don't have deal breakers at all. I've ran across, just looking at social media and looking at various platforms and hearing people's different opinions. I know that what I think is something that is intolerable is not the same to the next person. So like
right.
Kimberly said, it's a no judgment zone. We're just wondering your thoughts. And that's the point of our platform, is to get you guys engaged and just kind of talk about the things that we talk about while we're at home.
Yeah. We want like honest conversation, open conversation. That's what we're hoping that our podcast sparks in couples, people, friends, whomever, to have these type of conversations and figure out what side of the fence you're on, or where you lie, or where you and each other stand as far as each other, dealing with each other, how you resolve conflict, what are deal breakers with y'all in y'all relationship or whatever.
So I know deal breakers is probably something, and it can evolve too, but I think deal breakers stem from red flags. I think that's like the root. Like, it starts as a red flag, you probably notice it,
yes.
and then it becomes a deal breaker, but you notice this behavior. So what are some things that the people that's watching us could probably kind of look out for? What helps you like spot a red flag, or what has helped you spot a red flag?
Paying attention to people, paying attention to what they say and whether or not their actions match. A huge red flag that women miss, and men too. Love bombing. Love bombing.
Love bombing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a person that comes in and they just pour it on.
Oh my God.
Thick.
It's so intense, like you can't breathe.
And it's like, wow, this person is really into me. But are they though? Or is that
they are for the first 90 days, 6 months. But once they get you.
You think it lasts that long? Love bombing is
some people can play
it's intense, and it's
fast.
Intentional, it's fast, it's hard, it's quick. And you think people sustain it for more than 90 days?
So some people do. But that's the game that they play with people. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, we've all seen the Lifetime movies, or I'm pretty sure we've all watched Love and Hip Hop or Housewives
or something. Yeah,
we've seen instances where people are just so enamored supposedly by the person they're dating or going with or whatever. They just, oh, here's a trip, oh, here's a car, here's a new wardrobe, here's a this, here's a that, here's a this, and they do it. It feels great. They taking you around their friends, you're around their family, you're at the forefront of their life until you're not. They did it long enough. You know how Steve Harvey did the 90-day representative? You're meeting a representative.
Oh, yeah.
So love bombing is another form of that. They want you to fall so deeply in love with them that by the time they get ready to stop love bombing them, you ain't going to even realize they stopped, because all you're going to reminisce on is, oh, he took me to Paris, or he bought me this, or he took me there, or she did this, or she cooked this, and she did that. They've got you so blinded by the fake love that you can't even begin to see the other red flag of the disrespect, the control, the dishonesty, the inconsistency, because all that stuff starts to come out
Yeah, but they shower.
They done showered you with somebody you blinded to.
Yeah, or you're right. That love bomb is so thick that it outweighs whatever those things that they're doing.
Outweighs it all.
Yeah. That's a good one. I'm trying to think how other ways they can find things. You said love bombing.
Mm-hmm.
You said inconsistency.
Right.
What else?
Control, possessiveness.
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
Those are red flags. And it start out real cute. The little control and possessiveness.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be like, what you doing? Oh, I'm about to go get my hair done. Okay, well, call me when you leave the hair salon. You're not paying it no attention.
Mm-hmm.
You call. Oh, okay, well, what you headed home now? I'm about to go get my nails done. Where you get your nails done at? Oh, 57th Street.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I'm going to meet you over there. Now, you thinking.
That's cute.
That's cute.
Mm-hmm.
In that person's mind, let me see who she with. Let me know where all her moves are, where she goes, where she gets her hair done. You got to pay attention to those things, because a lot of times, like you said, you just talking. You like, oh my God, that's so sweet. She wanted to know where I got my nails done, or she met me at the hair salon, or whatever. Why? Did you call them to pull up on them to get their hair cut or get their hair done? Like, you got to start thinking beyond what you see. I'm not saying question every motive or everything that somebody does, but just don't be blind to it. Don't be naive.
Yeah, I agree.
Because care does not cage people. If I truly care about you, I'm not going to cage you. I don't have to know your every, at 5 o'clock I got
to... Care does not cage out here. Care does not cage.
I'm just saying, like, I don't
have
to
know. Love sets you free.
Love sets you free, baby. Free as a bird, honey. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Also, you know what I was thinking about? We live in a very stressful time.
We do. We are, especially right now.
And I think while you're dating people, that you need to pay attention to how they handle high stress situations.
This is a perfect time to see people in every season.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, beginning of the year. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you said, this is a stressful time that we're living in, so you can see the ups and downs, the good and bad. Can I deal with this? Do they take it out on me? Do they know how to resolve their conflicts? You know, how do they handle their anger or whatever the case may be? But baby said it right. This is the time to pay attention to what's hiding in plain sight, if that makes sense, right?
Because that can tell you a lot, like how people stress. Because if you're truly looking for a partner or want a life partner, someone that you can brainstorm with and figure things out with, if I'm high stress, I need you to be nice and calm, and vice versa. If you're having a stressful moment, I need to recognize that and be able to be the calm person in the room. So we need to. Both of us can't be on 10 at the same time. No. That's not going to work. It's not going to be productive. We won't be able to figure things out. So I think you really need to pay attention. That if the person that you're dating or getting to know does not stress well, for me, that probably would be a red flag, because that means you don't manage your conflicts very well. You haven't learned how to manage things. You know things are going to arise. It's not what happens, is how you respond to what's happening.
Yeah, you handle conflict poorly, in so many words. Like,
Yep.
I agree with that. That was good, because you don't think about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're talking about deal breakers, but I didn't even think about how well somebody else handles stress and how that could affect me or us. You know what I mean? So that was a good one. I didn't even think about it from that aspect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you another one. Somebody that don't respect your boundaries. Refuses to accept no. That is a red flag. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Don't pack your bag. Don't book your flight. Baby, pull your blanket up and get you some snacks and Netflix and chill by yourself. Because, baby, let me tell you something. When you deal with somebody who cannot accept your no, that means that they're going to be pushing your boundaries at every chance that they get. It'll start with a little, come on, just this one time. That one time turn into 3, turn into repetitive. Then they got you, oh, well, let's say, for instance, you don't drink. Oh, baby, just come on, have this drink with me. Come on, just one drink. Well, I'm telling you, I don't drink. My answer is no. You should accept it. But they keep pushing you and pushing. Now they're pushing your limits, trying to see how far can they push you until you either break and give in to them or walk away. Yeah. So pay attention to people that do not respect your boundaries. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not saying that they can't change, but what I am saying is right then, they don't have your best interest at heart. That's just my opinion, though.
Yeah, and that's a form of disrespect.
It's a form of disrespect. Absolutely.
What's wrong? You okay? Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, that's definitely a form of disrespect.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. Anything else we got? How about red flags always like overt? Not all the time. Okay. So,
not all the time.
So sometimes you'll have red flags in those quiet moments by yourself when nobody's around.
Sometimes you just sit back thinking about something.
Yeah, when nobody's around, when it's just you're playing it in your head, and you'll be like, well, maybe she didn't mean it that way.
Right.
Or maybe I took it the wrong way.
What do you typically come to when you sit around and
maybe I'm overreacting? Maybe I'm being. Am I the drama?
Am I the drama?
Am I the drama?
Come on.
But those are quiet red flags. That's that. It's like it's not like overt. It's not loud. It's just those things when you're alone and you have that time to think and replay things that have been said to you, and you'll be like, you know what? It's like a second guess, a quiet second guess.
So you know what that is?
What is that?
That's your intuition.
Oh, that's what.
That's your intuition. Yeah. Remember we talked about that little.
Yep, the little
tapping,
the little tap,
man,
the little.
Yeah,
it's on the end. Like, what is that?
So if you feeling that, those red flags shouldn't even get to become deal breakers because you should be able to determine choices. That's what I think. You know, when you start feeling it and you find yourself always sitting around thinking about, oh, well, why did they? Maybe it's me or what?
Maybe you're doing what?
Cut.
You the crazy person.
You're not crazy. That's yourself talking to yourself to get yourself out of what you have gotten yourself in.
Absolutely.
So, just pay attention. Just pay attention.
Pay attention. What did you say at the beginning, Chuck? What did you say?
About what part? I don't know. Pay attention.
It's about the
make
actions,
sure the actions
the
match up with the words.
That's what you said.
And just make sure that you are not being naive. I'm not saying that people can't change, but like I said, we discussed some deal breakers, some red flags. I'm sure we would love to hear what some of y'all's are. Please leave us a comment, drop us a like, hit the follow button, do all the things. Let us know what y'all want to talk about.
Let us know what you guys want to talk about. Tell us what you thought about our conversation.
Yes.
Tell us if I'm sure we missed a lot of them because there's so many, you know, like we said earlier, it's tailor-made. Relationships are tailor-made.
Absolutely.
Your deal breakers
may not be someone
are
else's.
yours. So we could go so many different places with this, but we just wanted to come in and talk about a couple of hours. To my surprise, we were talking about deal breakers, just so you guys know that's what she does. She picks the topics, and I get a chance to just
talk about them.
Just sit here and smile and talk to her about it.
It works great.
Yes,
it works great.
It does. So, until next time.
Peace.
Thank you, guys.